The University of Utah believes that everybody in our community has the right to an educational, employment, and medical experience free of discrimination and violence. The federal government agrees with the university. In 1972, the Education Amendments Act was passed into law by the United States Congress. Title IX of this law prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex in any educational program or activity that receives federal funds. Title IX states that no person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any educational program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. The university's Office of Equal Opportunity, Affirmative Action, and Title IX, also known as OEO, is responsible for ensuring that the university complies with Title IX by addressing sexual misconduct, remedying any effects of misconduct, and protecting the university community from future misconduct. What is sexual misconduct? Sexual misconduct is a broad term that includes a variety of unwanted behaviors that are sexual in nature or gender-based. Misconduct also includes intimate partner violence such as dating violence and domestic violence. Sexual misconduct is considered an egregious form of sex discrimination under Title IX. In addition to being prohibited by Title IX, some of these behaviors also violate criminal law. Individuals can experience sexual misconduct anywhere: on the job, in the classroom, at university events. Sexual misconduct can also occur off campus, during conferences, field trips, learning abroad experiences. Individuals may also experience sexual misconduct that is not related to any event, location, or person related to the university. As an employee of the University of Utah, you may be required to report instances of sexual misconduct that you know about or suspect. You must report if you have the authority to redress sexual misconduct, like a supervisor or faculty member, have been given the duty of reporting incidents of sexual misconduct or any other student misconduct to the university, like administrators, resident assistants, or program directors, or you are a person who a student reasonably believes has the authority or duty to report sexual misconduct, like university police or an individual in charge of a campus event. Let's look at some common scenarios where an individual may have to report sexual misconduct. You are faculty and Nicole, a student, tells you that a friend of hers in your class is being sexually harassed, but doesn't want to take action. Do you need to report this information to OEO? Yes. Faculty members must report any known or possible sexual misconduct to OEO. You are a supervisor, and one of your employees, Michael, tells you that he has been sexually harassed by another employee, Erica. You talk with Erica and tell her she has to stop the harassing behaviors and give her a memo of expectation. Michael tells you that Erica stopped harassing him. You handled the situation within your department. Is it necessary to report the harassment to OEO? Yes, even if the situation is resolved at the department level, a report to OEO must still be made. You are faculty, and during a classroom discussion, Sarah, a student, talked about how she experienced sexual misconduct 2 years ago as a teenager. Do you need to report this information to OEO? Yes, faculty is considered a responsible employee and must report sexual misconduct regardless of when or where the misconduct occurred. Your coworker, Javi, has been down lately. When you ask him if anything is wrong, he says that his partner has been abusive to him. Do you need to report to OEO? No, you do not need to report. You are not in a position of authority over your coworker. You can make a report to OEO if you want to, but it is not legally required. When an individual discloses that they have experienced sexual misconduct, they may be feeling a variety of emotions, including embarrassment, shame, and fear. The way you respond to that individual's disclosure of misconduct may impact their attitudes about the university and their experience, and may impact their willingness to seek services. If somebody tells you they have experienced sexual misconduct, address any medical or safety issues first. This includes seeking medical attention or reporting to the police if the individual agrees. Offer support to the individual. Avoid asking interrogative questions like, "Were you drinking? Why did you go there so late? What were you wearing?" These questions can cause an individual to feel re-victimized, traumatized, and blamed for the misconduct. This type of questioning may also discourage an individual from seeking out additional supportive services. Encourage the individual to seek help and counseling as soon as possible. Let the individual know that you are required to report this information to OEO. You can also ease some fear by providing information about the OEO to the individual. The Office of Equal Opportunity, or OEO, provides information and resources to support individuals who may have experienced misconduct. OEO will reach out to the individual through email to inform them of services the university may be able to provide, including academic adjustments, no contact directives, security escorts, referrals to the victim and survivor advocates, counseling services, and other safety or protective measures. Working with OEO is optional. This means an individual can choose not to engage with our office if they do not wish to do so. An individual may choose to work with another on- or off-campus resource instead of working with the Office of Equal Opportunity. Sexual misconduct reports can be made to OEO in a variety of ways. Log on to our website, oeo.utah.edu, and complete an online discrimination, harassment, and sexual misconduct report. Or call OEO directly and report the misconduct at 801-581-8365. Or send an email to oeo@utah.edu with the details of the report. Or report in person by stopping by the OEO office located in the Park Building, room 135. However it is done, a report needs to be made in a timely manner. When making a report, you will be asked to provide any details that you have about the sexual misconduct, including the names of the people involved, possible witnesses, date and time an event occurred, and any other relevant facts. You do not need to conduct any investigation about the event prior to making a report. If you are ever in doubt about whether you are required to report sexual misconduct to OEO, we encourage you to make a report. OEO can tell you whether you are a responsible employee. The individual who disclosed the misconduct asks that I keep the information confidential. Must I make a report if the individual doesn't want me to? Yes, responsible employees have a legal obligation to report misconduct. Providing information about outreach that the OEO provides may alleviate some of the concern that an individual may have. Do I need to let people know that I am a responsible employee before they disclose sexual misconduct to me? No, you do not need to inform individuals that you are a responsible employee, but it is highly advised. An individual may experience more trauma if they were unaware that OEO is going to provide outreach, or if they believe the information they disclosed was confidential. If I report, does that mean a formal investigation will take place? Sometimes. OEO will work with the person who may have experienced sexual misconduct to find a solution that works best for them. Options may be an investigation, but it may also be alternative resolution or merely access to resources or accommodations. However, sometimes if the OEO determines that the university community is at risk, an investigation will be conducted even if a formal complaint is not filed. I do not have the names of all the people involved with the misconduct. Do I still need to report? Yes, when you report to OEO, provide the office with the information you do have. OEO may contact additional parties to request information if necessary. The Sexual Misconduct Resource Card can help you remember the important information about reporting. You can request copies of the resource card by contacting OEO. Thank you for doing your part in creating a safe campus space by reporting sexual misconduct as a responsible employee.